So now you know how to play. You're on your own. You got 10 seconds. The answer is Ferris wheel. Ah! Next one. Did you get it? It's tiptoe through the tulips. Hey! Well, that's it for now. So keep your feet on the ground and your head in the clouds until it's once more time to play 10 seconds.
Revolting Slob.
You know, we can learn a thing or two from even the most peculiar people. Is the Revolting Slob A, saluting, B, salivating, or C, salvaging?
Can I eat now?
Hold that fork. The answer is B, salivating. Slob A, obliterated, B, opinionated, or C, oxidated. The correct answer is O, and obliterated means destroyed completely. No slobs or flies were harmed in the filming of this show.
Like totally Paige and Sage.
Today they're at a barbecue. Think you can find the differences? Awesome. You got 60 seconds. So clueless. Whatever. Ciao.
No, that's Italian, SpongeBob.
Next game on the way. Dirty Pictures. Next game up. Riddle Snake.
In the dark and mysterious recesses of parts unknown, there resides the strange and riddle-wise creature known only as the Riddle Snake. Closer, closer, closer. The riddle is, what part of the fish weighs the most? And the answer is the scales.
Stand by for Lens McCracken.
Have a seat, Muggsy. I need your help in figuring out my latest batch of photos. Then, after we have all the clues, sit back and wonder as I bewilder you with my powers of deductive crime-solving reasoning. Leaking. And that's why I call this case the case of the cracked teapot case. Check out these photo clues and see what you get. Rats. Another close-up. I guess I'll just have to sit back and try to absorb it. How about you? Did you soak up all the information? This looks like a job for my dogmatic darkroom computer, the Solutionator. Now it's time to really score and wrap up the case. The famous circus tumbling act, the Great Spazoids, were working their day job as house cleaners. They were scrubbing the kitchen of Old Lady Hill's mansion when they spied some red licorice hidden on the top shelf of the pantry. They climbed up on top of each other's shoulders, but still couldn't reach it. Then one of the Spazoids grabbed a ping pong paddle to swat it down with. That's when it got ugly. The Spazoids took a fall and landed on the old lady's china cabinet, thus breaking the said teapot.
Wait, SpongeBob! We're not cavemen! We have technology!
Hey, folks, this game is edible.
Edible, he's edible, he really is incredible. He's simply the best of the bunch. There's simply no disguising that he's so appetizing that we want him for our lunch.
Okay, everybody, here's your first clue. They gather around in sort of a group huddle to draw up a play to see how they're going to chase down their prey. That's because it's the hyena! The hyena! The hyena! Which means they work together when they attack, have really strong jaws and teeth, look like dogs, and make laughing sounds when they howl. That's a hyena.
Distraction news on the air in 3, 2, 1.
Good evening. I'm Doris Marmee, and welcome to Distraction News, where we give you the news and then ask you 5 questions about what we've reported. Our Milky Way is a galaxy, which simply is an enormous group of stars. Scientists believe that galaxies are formed from vast spinning clouds of gas, which can take on the Milky Way is a large group of stars, a large group of movie stars, a large group of nougat center clusters. The answer is a large group of stars. Galaxies are formed by large swirling clouds of beans, gas, or carbon dioxymoron. The answer is gas.
Good evening and welcome to another episode of Here We Are! As we follow the adventures of 2 lost ears trying to find their place in the world. So, here we go!
Listen carefully. What's this?
Got it! It's Grandpa in the bathroom!
No.
Grandma?
No. One more time.
It's a lion!
Yeah, very good.
Now that's Grandpa in the bathroom.
Will you cut it out and listen? So where would we hear all these sounds?
A loony bin?
No.
Russia?
Poop or scoop?
Pope or scoop? Fish that live in the Arctic keep warm by swimming close together in big schools. If you believe that's how fish stay warm, go scoop. But if you think that story's a bit fishy, go poop. What do you think, Rope? The answer is animal poop. Next one. Pope or scoop? No animal has a more impressive range of defense weapons than the termite. It's the straight scoop. If you got all 4 questions, you're what else? A super-duper pooper scooper.
Sketch pad.
Picture this. A fire was raging out of control through a big apartment building. But the fire burned right through the ladder. And they fell straight to the ground. So you gotta ask yourself, when can you fall out of a tall building and not get hurt? Just remember, even though you've got a big ladder and a big building, don't mean you can't be at the bottom of them both. The cat was on the first floor.
Ahoy, matey! Shiver me timbers! Yo ho ho! Let me show you what I mean. Now, you know that 1 and 1 don't make 6, but there's a way to fix her so she makes sense. And ye can do it by moving only one of me bones. And there she blows. Here be a picture of a fish I caught this morning. You try catching a bigger one with nothing but your own bones. If I were to ask ye to move only 2 of me bones so that afterwards the fish were to look like a tree, could ye do it? I should hope so, ye miserable web-toed froggy boy of a man. Look. You see how easy it is, ye swamp water swilling swines?
Haunted house party.
Good evening, sir. May I take your coat?
No, I may have to leave rather quickly.
Certainly.
Would you mind if I brought my horse in here with me? I don't want to valet him.
Sir, it is a party.
He doesn't hate my Old North Church.
The one with the unlit lanterns in the steeple?
The same. By the way, who else is coming tonight?
Just the French and the Spanish.
What about the British?
Wait! Before you run off, let's see if our friends can tell us who you are!
I'm Paul Revere, and I really have to get going. Breaking news, you know. Bye!
Think!
Ahoy, me land jamming friends! This here's Captain Bob with a different kind of cool running. I can't get back to my beautiful home in Jamaica cause I'm stuck in this tank.
Can you help Captain Bob? He's jamming in his soul. Use your eyes, use your brain before his crews go down the drain.
Like I said, we got 3 things. We got a circus, a married couple, and the planet Saturn. What do they all have in common? Do you see it now? They're all kings with rings. What a hoot! Now this is fun. Next clue.
Before old Bob hits the bottom, find what these 3 got in common. We help Captain Bob. Now he's jamming in his song.
First game up, Radio Scramble.
Radio KBOA. Let's get this gravy train out of the pot and onto your plate with the Disarrays and their brand new chartbuster, Chillumint. Baby.
When it gets up to 12 o'clock, my stomach gets tied into a knot. My head starts to whirl. I think I'm gonna hurl. It must be that time. I'm in Chillumint time.
Lunchtime. Did you get that one, baby? Now it's time for another commercial spot. Scrambling Sports with Billy Bull.
Thanks, Johnny. A big shock in the world of sports yesterday as Phenom Riggett Sodow announces he's given up football. Luckily for his fans, Sodow never played football. I mean, Tiger Woods.
Hello, bonjour. I'm very excited today. We're going to be mixing up some word shakes. Okay, what word do you get when you add together the words sea and crate? Sea and crate is a secret! A secret! Secret! It makes sense, no? Pot. Thank you. And we mix them up together, and what do we get? Purr and pill. Here's a big hint for you. Is a color Get it? Purple is purple. Purple. Purple is my favorite color. I can't catch my breath. I am dying here. My comedy is dangerous. No. Okay. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.
I'll show you a math problem, but instead of numbers, I will show you some pictures. Now here's where you come in. You figure out what numbers the pictures stand for and solve the problem. Get it? You better get it, because I don't have all day. You take the figure 8 of the ice skater, add it to the 4 letters in the word word, divided by the 2 days in a weekend, and the answer is 6. 6. How you like me now? Take away the number of I's in the word Mississippi. Yes, you got to know how to spell it to get the right answer. Yeah. Take the number of baseball players needed for a team. Just the team, not the bat boy, not the water boy. I'm talking about the team. Professor Rocket's out.
Next game up, Mugshots.
My name's Verity. I bust bad guys. You wanna help? Come on in. We got 4 suspects pinned down. 3 of them are guilty. Listen to their stories and spot the mistakes. The ones that lie did the crime. Today, we're interviewing the Philadelphia Chamber Orchestra about a robbery yesterday. Good musicians, lousy crooks. Remember, only one of these mugs is telling the truth. The other 3 are lying. First up, Viola Hardcase.
After practice yesterday, I went to the movies. I remember because it was a Steven Spielberg film festival. I saw E.T., Jurassic Park, and Independence Day before my contact lenses melted into my eyes.
I wasn't anywhere near here yesterday. I was playing a gig at the Panama Canal. Cool place. That's where boats pass between the Atlantic and Indian Oceans. Yeah.
Player.
I'm innocent, Verity. You've got to believe me. I just got back from an African safari, and I bagged 2 tigers and a rhino.
First up, Lugnut Muldoon.
I didn't knock over no toll booth yesterday, Verity.
Toes.
I'm strictly a juryman. You know that, Verity? What would I be doing hustling some toll booth? Besides, I wasn't even in state, okay? I was in Alaska snapping pictures of my Rushmore.
Betsy Ross didn't write our national anthem. It was Francis Scott Key. Me, I prefer American food, like French fries.